Nexi hier und weiter geht's. Ja, wir sind gerade abgeschossen worden mit der Schrotflinte voll in den Kopf rein, sind aber gerade wieder am Aufwachen. Was ist hier los? Wach auf, komm schon Jackie, wach auf, ist alles okay. Ja, sagt uns hier gerade jemand. Aber wer? Peggy 18 Game, The Darkness 2, alles was unter 18 ist natürlich runter vom Stream. Und weiter geht's.
Things okay. There you go. You're out of it now. You fell out of the bed. You had a rough night, Jackie. You've been skipping out on your meds again, bud.
Was geht denn jetzt ab?
Vinny? I don't understand what's happening. Is this hell?
Okay, that's a new one.
This is the darkness, isn't it? It's some kind of trick.
Come on, Jackie, don't start talking about that stuff again, okay? The darkness isn't real. It's just in your mind.
What?
I'm sorry, but I know you get confused by all this. These bad dreams are a part of being sick. You gotta help us get you well again. I'll tell you what. You go by the dispensary before breakfast and I'll tell the doc you had a good night.
Oh, was geht jetzt ab? She suffers because you. Schau mal, da ist auch so ein Darkling. Neben einer Flamme. Man könnte natürlich auch was anderes da sehen.
Jackie, I'm so proud of you, bud.
Jenny, I'm sorry. Don't want to lose you. Was geht ab? Das ist auch der Abend, den wir verbracht haben. Also hier auch.
Jackie, you're the man.
Ach du Scheiße. So schaut er jetzt aus. Jackie Estecado. Auch cool, dass wirklich hier der Spiegel funktioniert, ja, wenn man das mal genau anschaut. In der Mitte ist der Spiegel auch ein bisschen verschmiert.
So, everything good, bud?
Kill everyone in the mansion. Come to the dark. Silence.
Jackie, you're the
Auch
man.
hier, stay away from the light, ja. Unterstrichen. Sehr geil, muss ich echt sagen. Jenny's mine. We want the darkness. Oh, das ist echt cool. Gefällt mir.
Way to go, bud. You're doing a great job.
Just calm down, Mr. Walker.
Ich will da reinschauen.
What the fuck is happening to me?
Ich würde es mich auch fragen, ganz ehrlich, was da hier jetzt los ist. Ich kann auch hier nirgendwo aufmachen. Hier ist das böse Licht. Aber es tut mir gar nichts.
It can be confusing for him at times. I want to do some displacement therapy with him. I'll set something up. Let me know if he gets back on his cycle. Okay.
Okay.
I'm concerned he's regressed into a more complex cognitive disorder.
Hi,
His
yes.
thoughts are becoming extremely disorganized. Let's try clozapine for a while.
According to the evaluation, he had a problem with his white cell count. Wouldn't that suggest a more atypical approach?
We'll take regular samples. Assuming he stays the course, we'll try to restart his therapy. He'll be encouraged once he gets back into the program.
I'll speak to his therapist.
Was macht die andere wieder?
You think that was a bad idea?
Okay,
Hi,
sie
this is
sagt nichts
Jenny.
mehr.
Yeah, sure. I think so.
Okay, wir haben hier ein paar Gimmicks, aber es ist ganz komisch.
People always see value in what they don't understand. They always see value. That's why we went to the moon.
Okay, da haben wir hier Johnny, Paul.
Hey, Jackie, I got that thing you wanted. It's big.
Johnny, talk to me. What is all this? Some kind of darkness trick?
That's what I told them, but they wouldn't believe me. They got bad wrists from all the computers. I tried to get your rocket in here, but it was too big. That's why I don't go outside no more.
Johnny, you gotta help me get out of here.
You think there's some kind of secret key to everything, Jackie? It's Tuesday. You take your medicine and then you get your meatloaf.
God damn it.
I don't feel right. In my head. I think I'm not alone. It's too bright here. We need to keep watching, because something's gonna happen. It'll all be clear in the end. Can you see straight? I can't see straight. I think that light bends, and sometimes it goes around corners.
Was geht denn ab, ey?
Here comes Jerry. He's on the 10-yard line. He breaks the tackle. 20-yard line. 30, 40, 50, 60, 100. It's a line drive to center. He's out in the paddock area with just one man to beat. Goal! 1,600 men dead and no one knew of their fate. None survived. This was the story of the charge of the Light Brigade. Tune in next week for more of their adventures. It lives in Viscera, and you are the focus. It wants chaos. I hunger for blood.
Okay, that was weird. That was weird.
I don't feel right. In my head. I think I'm not alone.
Okay, gut, jetzt fängt's wieder von vorne an.
Bye now.
Is it morning already?
Dalfo, what the fuck's going on here?
What I really want to do is paint.
Well, not you too.
Mental note to self. Never again open up a war on two impossible fronts. And never again go within 150 miles of Moscow during the winter. Oh, and remember to buy cyanide capsules at the store.
Okay, hier Andeutung
I
auf
am
Hitler.
now convinced my mistake is to engage the enemy on the eastern and western
Ach,
fronts.
er meint, dass er Hitler ist, weil er ja auch
The
Adolf
situation
heißt.
is untenable. As such, I will be closing the eastern front with immediate effect. Please inform the Russians we will have to wait until I am finished in the west. Life has a funny way of surprising you when you least expect it. Take the utter and conclusive defeat of the German army, for example. Boy, did I not see that.
German Army?
The British have moved all of their troops into northern France, accompanied by 2 divisions of American troops. In response to this obvious bluff, I shall have my entire force marshaled in southern Germany, ready to counterattack at a moment's notice. The tides of war are now turning in my favor. The cafeteria staff have agreed to serve bockwurst every alternate Wednesday, and my therapy sessions have been increased to 5 times per week. Victory is within our grasp. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. Oh, wait. That was Churchill. Damn it! Ask yourself, what is the capital of the Assyrian Empire? It's a trick question. The Assyrian Empire has ceased to exist, you big ninny. Let us play a game of Connect 4 sometime. It would be wise to accept you cannot stand up against a master tactician such as myself. I will win a decisive victory and crush your little red circles with my superior yellow ones. It's better for everyone if we don't bring up the subject of Russia. Except I just brought it up. Have me shot at once! I've put on weight, you know. You might say I'm fighting the battle of the bulge. Oh, you're such a kid, Adolf. I'll be here all the week. Please, dip your Vetus and try to wheel. I'm too sexy for mein shirt. Too sexy for mein shirt. And I'm so sexy it hurts. Nothing beats the sight of bombs raining down upon the Bavarian night sky. I love the smell of cordite and gunpowder in the mornings.
In the mornings.
I have been listening to Mr. Jenkins and his theory of time travel. I'm convinced he is onto something and have put all the top scientists of the Reich onto the problem. We now expect to win the war by last Thursday. So, you think you have won a decisive victory?
Think.
Well, in retaliation for your insolence, we have
Hey.
decided to force electronic techno-pop onto your asses. How'd you like me now, Schweinhunds?
Schweinhunds.
Once again, Germany loses the World Cup to lesser opponents. I am convinced the result would have been different if we had set up 30mm cannons on the perimeter and laid down heavy fire onto the position of the other team's central midfielders. Ah, Lily Marlene. Too bad we never could make it work. You were a singer and I was out of my tiny little schnitzel.
Schnitzel, cool.
Mental note to self. Never again
Okay, jetzt ist
open
er
up
fertig.
a door on two Auf Wiedersehen.
Was geht denn ab? Also ich werde hier alle durchsprechen. Ich finde das zu funny. Wer das natürlich nicht mag, kann diesen Part einfach überspringen. Aber man sieht ja, dass hier alle hier den Totalbatscher haben. Der hier zum Beispiel ist nur halbwegs normal, oder? Der meint nur, er ist eine Taube.
I want a cigarette.
Er will eine Zigarette. Hallo? Okay, er kann nicht mehr sprechen.
All right, so let me get this straight. He says he lives in a big mansion kind of place.
too close together.
Oh, bummer. Come on! Tell me something. Anything.
We're working on a plan to escape this place disguised as a band-aid. Yeah, but we're not sure if we can pull it off.
Thanks for nothing.
Hey, you. Who, me? No, not you, asshole. Him, the one with the hair. I don't think he likes us. I don't like him either. If you find your way out of here, make sure you come back to get us. Unless it's through a wormhole or something. Don't be stupid. Only a worm could fit through a wormhole. I hate this place. Don't you? Hey, he asked you a question. My doctor keeps trying to kill me, you know? Sure. Everyone knows Dr. Vic is crazy. He must be nuts. He said we were getting better. I think there are 5 ways to tie your shoelaces. 6 if you count bending over.
Ooh, good point. My mom used to say, for Pete's sake, pay attention. But I met Pete, and he told me he never had any expectations of me whatsoever.
If there really is life outside of this place, I'm afraid of it. What happens on a Tuesday in this so-called outside world? Exactly. How do you set your clock if they don't give you meatloaf? There's really no time like the present. How come? Think about it. The moment you hit the present, you're not in it anymore. You're in the future. Except that it's now the present. Wow, and everyone thinks this is perfectly normal? Why do you always have to be the one that goes first? I don't know what you're talking about. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Who said that? I did, just then. You know, I don't think you can ever really find what you're looking for. Unless you're in a hardware store and you're looking for a nail. Oh, sure, chances are pretty good at that point.
Oh, er hat nichts mehr zum Sagen. Schade.
But I already had a nap.
Tony, please, tell me you know what the fuck is going on here.
Lima beans are spies.
Fuck me.
Hey, got any fruit? How do you like them apples? I like fruit. I especially like bananas. But they're not fruit, so I don't eat them. Did you bring me anything? Why are you even here? No, I didn't kill her. She killed herself because she wasn't listening to me. Life is a bowl of cherries. I lost my cherry in the back of a bus in middle school. Kumquat. That's a word I made up. The pineapple is a sensitive beast. It can only be tamed with yogurt. You don't want to drop fruit on the ground. It only
Okay, der hat einen Knall.
Come back soon.
Den kennen wir nicht.
Bring fruit.
Halleluja, der ist hässlich, wird nachtfinster. Frank. Der Frank ist sogar der Doktor.
Jackie, Dr. James is looking for you. He wants to talk to you. It's okay, you're not in any trouble. Just go see him in his office.
Frank. Frank, I'm so sorry about Eddie.
Oh, you mean Edward? He's right over there waiting by Dr. James's office. Go on over there, all right?
Kann ich hier rein? Natürlich nicht.
How are you today, Jackie?
Pflegerin.
You should really remember to take your medication. I can tell you missed bath time again this week, Jackie. Why don't you go socialize with your friends? You should really remember to take your medication.
Okay, gut.
You have a great
Die sagt
day,
was
Jackie.
komplett anderes, was da unten steht, aber kann sie ja wieder dasselbe übersetzen. Edward lebt noch.
Dr. James is waiting, Jackie.
But you died.
Well, I'm clearly feeling better. Come on. Go in and talk to Dr. James.
Das ist der Edward. Und das da? Ist der Chief. Der arbeiten alle für mich übrigens.
Jimmy. Jackie, come on in. I'd hoped I'd see you this morning. Please, have a seat.
Now I know this ain't real. No fucking way you're a doctor.
I've heard from your nurse that you're getting worried about your medication again. Do you understand why you take the medicine, Jackie?
I'm not crazy. This is just an illusion.
If you know it's an illusion, you could make it go away. But we've had this discussion before. You can't make it go away, because it is not an illusion.
Don't you see what's happening, Jimmy? The darkness is inside our heads.
You mean the voice you hear, Jackie? The one that makes you do bad things? Does that seem reasonable to you? Look, I'm not going to skirt around the issue any longer. Dr. Vic and I are concerned that you're making up new rules as you go along. Mafia fiction's fine for television, but not for real life. You're not the head of a crime family, Jackie. You're a patient in this institution, and we're trying to help you get well.
There is something wrong with this place. You're not keeping me here.
Jackie, let's just stay chill. Dr. James is trying to help you.
Eddie, shut the fuck up!
Jackie, I know you're upset, but I'd like you to use your quiet voice now. I no longer wish to speak to your darkness voice.
Fine. Let me out of here. I gotta take a walk.
All right. Nobody's stopping you. Edward, take him to see Nurse Jenny.
Come on, Jackie.
Just try to stay calm, Jackie.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, Doc.
Okay. Besuche Schwester Jenny. Okay, es wird immer freakiger.
Let's go see Jenny, Jackie.
Es gibt hier auch keine... Wo ist denn die Jenny? Der lässt mich bestimmt nicht frei, oder? Nee. Das ist eine Pflegerin.
I see a lot of improvement in you, Jackie. Well done.
Nurses Station.
Jackie, I'm so glad you're back on your med cycle. It's a very positive sign.
Was geht denn ab?
Dr. Vic's been asking me about your progress. He's very concerned for you. We all are.
Jenny, I don't know what this place is, but I'm gonna get us out of here.
Why would I want to get out of here, Jackie? I work here. I'm here to help you.
No, not you two. Not you two. What the fuck is happening?
Just stay calm, Jackie. It's going to be all right. Now, last time we talked, you were telling me about the delusions you've been having. You said you were the head of a mob family and that your house was under attack by men trying to steal the darkness.
Leute, wir machen an der Stelle